Okay, so a very good morning to my fellow peers and also to our lecturer, Madam Fatin. So today, I would like to first thank you guys for coming to listen to our presentation regarding our weekly task and also our project presentation. So without taking much time, I would like for my first member to start presenting. So hold on, let me share the screen. This one. Okay.
Can I start now?
Yes, please go ahead.
Can you guys hear my voice?
Yes, we can.
Alright, so hi, good afternoon. So my name is Exmalya binti Kamarul. So before I further do with the questions, I'll be presenting my slides that I created using Canva. So let's start with the first one. Okay, so this is my logo that we created, which is, as you guys know, we have to create two tasks, which is the creating logo and also creating poster. So for our logo, actually for our title is sexual harassment, and this is the logo that I created using Canva. And as you guys can see from the first, that is our, what's that called? Sexual harassment is an embarrassment is our, what is it? I don't remember. Alright, so the logo that I created, so there's a few points that I put in the slide. First is the reason why I choose black, red, and white color for my logo. So first, the reason why I choose black, because as you guys know, black is a very deep color, and red also is very deep color, so it shows that the logo that I created is actually a very serious issue, which is the sexual harassment. As you guys know, sexual harassment is not a joke thing, so you can play around or making joke about it, because it's very serious issues that we need to stand up for ourselves or for other people that getting sexual harassment by other people. And then white color, why I choose white color? As you guys know, white color is very smooth color. It's very like justice color. So why I put a white color in my logo? Because it could give justice to everyone who face the sexual harassment. So to stand up for sexual harassment, it's actually giving a justice to everyone who's faced or who facing the sexual harassment. And then next is the gender sign in my logo represent the male and female. So a lot of people might think sexual harassment mostly commonly on female, but as you guys know, it's also could attack or could face on male. Okay, so male also could actually face the sexual harassment. So why I put sexual harassment? Why I put the logo female and male in my logo? Because we could give a justice to both gender. Okay, so we be fair to both gender, not just focus on the female, but also focus on the male. And then the hand help sign in my logo, like I say, the hand help sign also represent the justice to help other people who face sexual harassment. And then lastly, the slogan that we chose are the sexual harassment in an embarrassment. So that is for my first part. So now I'm going to show you guys my logo that I created clearly. So this is my logo that I created using Canva. Alright, so next I'm going to show you guys the poster that I created. Alright, so this is my poster. Alright, so like I said, there's a few points that I put in my poster. First is my poster of the topic sexual harassment. Like you guys can see, that is sexual harassment. Next is the slogan that we chose R2, which is sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is an embarrassment, and the other one, sexual harassment, is, I don't remember. Alright, so next is I chose a deep and strong color for my poster. Alright, why I choose deep and strong color for my poster? Because like I said, sexual harassment is not a joke thing. It's not something that you can play with. It's a very deep, strong issue, a deep, strong topic that everyone needs to focus or give a what's that called? Give that I must say helps to everyone who faces sexual harassment, because even like if you guys can see, like everywhere, if you guys go, some guys they could just like, you know, if there's a girls walking by, they were just like looking at you, like, you know, try to search you or put take a pictures of you. And same goes to the male, right? So the venue is PAT MSU, and it's free entry, and the time is 10 to 12 p.m. So this is the sexual block. This is the poster that I created using Canva. Now I'm gonna show you guys the storyboard that my group and I created. So this is the storyboard that we created. First is the first scene, which is that we created where a guy taking the pictures under skirts of a girl, and the other woman's stand up to take him to the police station. So this is the first scene, and there's actually the few point that we put in our storyboard. Next is alright, so this is the next scene, which is it happened in office, where the girls touch inappropriately a guy, and there is a woman also stand up and help the other guy. So there's actually a few points that we put in our storyboard that we created based on the scene that we created for the video. Okay, lastly is the one that a guy calling a woman's aware, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, yeah, they are aware. And then the other girls who's helping the girls who face the sexual harassment by helping her and letting her go. Shut up, thank you. So there's also a few points that we put in our storyboard. So yeah. Now we're going to show you guys our video that we created, and Matthew will shot the video.
We see it happen everywhere at any time, in public spaces, schools, or at the workplace. Sexual harassment. Like a suggestive comment. Hey, Awe, what are you doing? Awe, what are you doing? But we choose to look away. Among colleagues, inappropriate touches can cause discomfort. Instead of looking away, we can stop this together.
We stand against.
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 Take action now.
I know what you did. You're trying to take the picture. Let's go to the pilot police. Alright, so now I'm going to do my reflection. So what was my task is, as you guys, I just mentioned before, which is the first one, we have to creating the logo and also the poster, which is the topic that we chose is sexual harassment. And next is what was the online IT tool that you used to complete the task, like I mentioned before, which is I'm using Canva because to be honest, that's the only platform that I use a lot to create like poster, logo, or even slides and etc. And then next, what was the problem or issue did you encounter during the activity and while using the online tool? So I think the most commonly like issues that I face using during the activity and while using the online tool, I might say because maybe I'm not a creative person, so it's quite hard for me to create a logo and poster using my own creativity. Like I said, I'm not a creative person, so it's hard for me to create a perfect, nice logo and also poster based that suitable with the topic that we choose, which is the sexual harassment. Other than that, I don't think I face much, like for example, like lagging or lack of internet. No, but I think the most commonly issue that I encounter is probably my creativity while doing the logo and also poster. And then, how was the problem resolved and what was your effort? I try my best. I do a lot of research, and I do a lot. I do also ask a few helps from my friends on how to create the logo and poster suitably based on the topic that I choose. And I also ask a few opinion from other people based on my logo and poster, so that I create a very suitable and perfect logo and poster based on the topic that I choose. And then, how do you feel about the online tool after you have completed your test? I must say I'm proud of myself. Like I said, I'm not a creative person. So for me to create a logo and poster that suitable with the issue or topic that I chose, it's really makes me proud of myself, because it took a lot of time for me to create the logo poster based on the creativity that I had. But it was fun, and I'm proud of myself of what I created, which is the poster and logo. And I think I've done my best. And what did I learn throughout the activity? I must say, I think I have improved my creativity better, and it helps me to creating some things become more better, and it improved my creativity. Other than that, I learned a few stuff from Canva that I've never thought that I knew before this, but it actually really helps me throughout this activity. So I think it does help me throughout for my creativity become better. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
Okay, let's give the leader a minute to assess us. Okay, done. Okay, good. Okay, so next, I'll be moving on to the next presenter, which is me. So firstly, this is going to be PEC700 IT skills. So our lecturer is Madam Nur Fatin. So my name is Matthew, and my ID is that. So without further ado, I'm going to start on our project reflection. So firstly, for the first task, we have the logo. So this is one of our weekly tasks that we have to do. So as one of my group members previously has said, our theme is sexual harassment is an embarrassment, and also our slogan is it wasn't their body, it was your evil mind. So as you can see, I think it's a bit similar to it's going to be similar to all of our group mates, because we agreed on a specific theme, color, and also slogan. So as you can see, it's going to be a very reoccurring color palette, and also the elements that are being used in our logos and also our poster. But as you can see, we decided as a group to have a very gender neutral logo and also poster. That is because we believe that sexual harassment doesn't only affect women, but it also affects men. But most of the time, it definitely affects, or like the higher percentage is in terms of women. So as you can see for my logo, there are hands reaching out, and the person involved or the victims look very distressed and also uncomfortable. So that's all for my logo. Next, let's move on to my poster. Okay, so next, this is my poster. This is something that I'm quite proud of, that I feel really genuinely proud and happy that I have made this poster. So this poster includes plenty of elements. So it has the definition, forms of sexual harassment, and also the most important thing, what to do when sexual harassment occurs. So besides that, as you can see, some of the words are made in bold, and they included like plenty of elements and also pictures. So this is not only to attract the attention of our viewers, but it's also to emphasize or place more emphasis on the certain words or details that need to be taken into, for example, what to do. So words like please stop or I feel really uncomfortable should be things that should be really placed or focused on in terms of my poster. Next, besides that, I also included like the hotline for just in case anybody needs a support system or needs help in terms of policing, lodging a police report. So we have plenty of NGOs in Malaysia, so I wanted to involve the NGOs and also the support systems in Malaysia. So next we also have the contact information, and lastly we have more information at that website. So if anybody wants to have more information in terms of sexual harassment, it's a great way for them to search up like on how they can get more information regarding sexual harassment. Okay, so next let's move on to, I think the next is the storyboard, right? Okay, so we have previously shown the video and storyboard. So my group members, my following group members and I would just do our reflection based on that. So for the storyboard, we as a group, we decided on the scenes together. We made plenty of scenes together and we decided on like, oh, what should be done, what should be involved in the storyboard. Unfortunately, I wasn't involved in the story of how-to making. That's because we as a group, we decided that, oh, I would do the editing for the later video. So we already divided the task equally, but we were very involved in the Powtoon. Each of the steps or the tasks were very involved. All of our group members were very involved. And for the video, I actually used, besides CapCut, I actually have a video editing software which is called Wonder Filmora. So I have actually been very familiar in terms of that Filmora, so I don't think I had any problems. And we decided as a group that we were going to come one day for one of the classes and record all of our parts and then combine it later through video editing and also music and also, you know, the normal video editing things. Okay, so I want to move on to the questions. Okay, so first was what was your task? So has already explained. Okay, so what was the online IT tool that you used to complete the task? So we were told to use Powtoon, Canva, and also a video editing software. So the video editing software is my own, but Canva is what we all have been told to use. So what was the problem or issue do you encounter during the activity? I think similarly to all of my group mates later, I think one of the things is the new generation or like us as individuals, it's difficult to create something out of thin air. So I think it's very important for us to constantly be discussing, looking for inspiration. Definitely, it's not great to do what is that word, like copying and pasting. I forgot the word, but basically cheating, right? So it's very important for us to just be inspired, take some, but also be sure to change your own and include some of your own processes, your own elements, and your own ideas. So how was the problem resolved and what was your effort? So I think one of the way that I resolved my problem was to ask a lot of opinions from my friend in terms of creative criticism. It not necessarily has to be in MSU. You know, we have a lot of outlets or personal relationships outside. So it's really important for outside people, not just MSU, to give on in terms of critical criticism, constructive criticism, and from there you build your ideas and you gain knowledge and you improve and train your skills from there in terms of the criticism of others. And also one of the ways is to really sit down and look at your product and also reflect on how you have been doing. I think reflection is very important to think, oh, is this good enough? Like, is this what I had in mind? Is this following like the process that I had in mind? Okay, so next is, how do you feel about the online IT skills after you completed your tasks? Elaborate and compare experiences before. I think after entering MSU, it has been like a very known thing that like Canva has been like a very prevalent software that has been used. Sorry. So I think in terms of experience for Canva, there's not much difference. It's just that the usage of social media has to be incorporated with the Canva, so that's a different experience. Besides that, I think Powtoon, most of my group mates have not used Powtoon before, so I think that's definitely a new experience. So and lastly, the video editing software. I think video editing is not necessarily like a talent. Everybody can video edit, and it's just a skill that needs practicing and also slow understanding and progression. So I think from before my experiences, I definitely improved. And lastly, what did you learn through activity? Okay, so one of the most important lessons that I learned from this project or weekly task is teamwork and cooperation. I know it sounds really cliche and whatever, but I think it's really, really important for a group to be constantly communicating and discussing on what should be done and what should not be done. I'm very grateful that my group members were very cooperative. Like we did not have any trouble. We did everything on time because I think one of our strongholds or strong parts was our communication skills. We all discussed in a group, and most of our tasks were done without any problems. And yeah, I think that's the most important thing that I learned. And I also definitely learned about the importance of peer building and relationship building. So yeah, I'm grateful that I took this class and I had made new friends. So I think that's all from me. Thank you. Okay, so we will have a little moment for our group, the other group to assess. So the next one, you can start when you're ready, alright? Thank you.
Sat nag-grab. No?
Sorry? It's your turn, right, Az-Zuhri?
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Sekejap. Okay. Alright. Can you see the screen?
Yes. Thanks, Julie.
Good morning to my fellow peers and Madam Fatim. My name is Az-Zuhri and I'll be presenting individual creativity questions. So for the individual task, we did was logo and posters. So these are some of the ideas and sketches that I had in mind what to do on the logo. So this is the final product, and so yeah, we basically had the same idea on how to portray a logo that to fight for a cause, which is our topic, sexual harassment. So the color that we picked is basically red and black, and which portrays seriousness and how it brings the attention to the topic. Okay, so basically what I wanted to portray through this logo is basically to reflect the current situation. So the blindfolded means most of us, kalau they face sexual harassment in workplace, so they have to start to turn one eye to other places. So they don't want to face the consequences if they like tegur the person. And yeah, so I also use gender code in the stop so that it is inclusive to both female and male to like partake in facing the problem. And, okay, this is the poster part. I wanted to make the poster more inviting, so I use lighter color. And yeah, I choose a relevant speaker in this for the topic because she's really important. So she's a relevant speaker when it comes to combating this kind of issues that they've been facing. So when we choose a relevant speakers, they know how to like handle this stuff, so they are qualified person to be giving the talks. And I think all this, all the details are similar to what other people had done. So this is storyboard. We're using storyboard that for our storyboard. So I think the storyboard gives more flexibility when it comes to editing stuff compared to Canva. So I think I would prefer to use storyboard that compared to Canva, but some of the stuff is locked behind the paywall thingy, so it's limited to certain things. God. Okay, some of the issues that are faced during this group task or individual task is basically the same thing as others generating ideas. So the logo basically usually represents organizations, but our topic is sexual harassment, so it's just focused on one topic. Because usually when it comes to logo, they how do I say this? It represents a whole idea that they are supposed to protect all the social problems in general, but ours is only focusing in one topic. So it is really hard to do a logo solely based on to just fight for sexual harassment. So logo usually use a branding of professionalism, so it's hard to make our logo as professional as what the current organization do. Okay. And then originality, creativity in the art is versatility and novelty. So what I used was Canva. So but there's really minimal things to be edited, or how do I say this? Originality. So I don't want to plagiarize the existing logo and whatnot. So I had to find ideas from the internet to incorporate it. Then took one from there here and then just make it my own logo. Yeah. So the programming issues is basically just research and finding relevant references. So I had to refer what are the existing organization in Malaysia and overseas, and what their logo that they use to fight for the cause, which is the social problems. Then organization moves, and then I think issues for the group work. I think especially for the video part. So we had to we are not a great actor, so that's a problem. And then there's the scene, so we had to pick a venue to record the stuff, but the venue that we had it's not a great place. It's not a great place to shoot, so the quality of the videos can be it affected our quality of videos. Okay, how do I feel about IT tools used? So Canva is very limited, very minimal settings, and all the good things are premium locks, but it is easiest to learn. Okay, yeah. How do I feel about my tutor use? Yeah, I think we for this particular subject, so we only had time to only utilize Canva as our only option to like use to make this task. But I think we were given more time to like explore or learn other tools, other IT tools to like incorporate in our task, it could be like it could infuse like more creativity on the students part on the students part. So yeah, I think that's it for me. Yep, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's give the group leader a second to evaluate.
My name is Jessica Kuh, so I'm going to present about my reflection. So for the task one, for the first task is the logo, and so this is my logo, and so for the logo, I choose black color as the background, and you can see from here I have listed down and on to the next one is the poster. So the poster is I think for the poster do it because I have to find suitable elements to match with the topic, and also not only the elements but also for the background, the color, and I did quite change a lot of I did do a lot of example for this poster and ask my friend opinion for it, and I changed quite a few times. And as for the storyboard, we have discussed it together, and for the video I took the role of the victim and also as a stranger. So I will move on with my reflection. So as for the task I already explained, and for the online tools I used Canva to complete the task. And as for the problem, I think most of my group member have the same problem we have. And the problem already solved for it. So for this, for what I've learned for this activities, that I've learned how to work together as a team, and I think that's all for me. I'll pass it to the next person.
Okay, so can I start? Can you guys hear my voice?
Yes, Kavitha, we can
Okay,
hear you
so
loud and
thank
clear.
you. Okay, so my name. So good afternoon, all my friends and madams. My name is Kavitha Muniandy. So now I'm going to present about my individual reflection. So that's great. So firstly, this is my logo, and also this is my poster. So the logo is the first. I'm going to
explain about my my color is red and black, so it's same as what my group members are explained. So the red is represent as danger, the black is represent my bad things and all that, and the sexual our theme is sexual harassment and embarrassment, and our slogan is same. So the picture I add on this our in my logo in center is it's represented as the bad touching, the sense of bad touching. So this, that's the reason I attached this picture. And the poster, this is my poster. I have include the meaning of the sexual harassment and also how the sexual harassment as count, physical, verbal and non-verbal, and also what we need to know about the sexual harassment and the venue and the contact number and the date, all that. So this is my overall poster. And yeah, this is my portfolio task link, task 1 and task 2 links, and with our video and our storyboard. So the task 1 and task 2 portfolio we can already see in our previous reflection, and the video is my friends already is show ready, and also the storyboard is already we seen. So let's go in our reflection question. So my reflection is based on the IT tools I use is Canva, storyboard.com, and video editing tools. So Canva is not my first time using. I'm not using the first time. I know how to use Canva, but it's come to create logo poster, it's having issue to me because I have to choose correct elements to put in my logo and my poster because it show up creatively and show up innovatively. And also when audience sees, they have to reach the correct information to them. So that's why I have issue to select the elements to put in my logo and poster. And the storyboard.com, I have experience to use storyboard.com. I'm the first using storyboard.com. So when I'm using storyboard.com, I have issue to select the picture based on our story. So it's really having issue to me, really having difficult to me to make the story is easily to understand. So the second is the problem resolve. Okay, yes, I'm using YouTube as my problem resolve because when I see YouTube, it's helped me to understand better, and also when I ask my friends, it's also helped me better to make to create the poster, logo, and all my weekly activities. So I have really these all methods are really helpful to me to make my poster and all the activities to finish up early. I also have to mention here, I'm the balanced one to join my group members because I joined after 2 weeks, so I have 1 day or two days to finish up my logo and poster. So it's really having difficult to be finished up. So how I feel about the IT tool is it's really helpful to me. Before I use this IT tool, I really have difficult to finish out all my activities, and after it's done, I feel like I really appreciate myself because it was perfect, and when choose the correct elements is really helpful to me, and also it's see creatively and it's really see nice, simple. So what I learned from these activities, of course, me to become creative thinker and also innovative thinker. So when I use all this IT tool, it's really helpful to me make my all the activities like perfectly, and also it's really get chance to explore new things. So I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Kavitha. So I think that is all from my group. Thank you so much, Julie, for listening, and thank you, Madam, for looking at our presentation. So that's all from us, Group 5, and thank you so much, and have a great day, everyone. Thank you.